elementary statistics. Those are the subset from the entire population of students. Okay, that is a sample. Now, we have the parameter and statistic. Anytime I'm talking about parameter, I'm referring to population, and anytime I'm talking about statistic, I'm talking about a sample. So a parameter describes a population characteristic, while a statistic, look at this, does not have S. A statistic describes a sample characteristic. Now, here we talk about method of sampling. When you need to get information from people, there are several ways in which you can get your samples. And the first one is called a simple random sample. This deals with each collection of n population items is equally likely to be selected. In simple random sampling, which is called SRS, this is when your sample is being collected randomly. It does not have a fixed way of getting the information. For example, when you throw a die, okay, you can't predict the outcome of the die. This is randomly done. The outcome is going to be randomly done. Okay? And one good thing about the simple random sampling is that it eliminates bias. So that's one good thing about it. And also, secondly, we have the stratified sampling. In stratified sampling, the entire population is divided into groups, and the groups are called strata before random sampling from each. Now, let me give an example on this. When we talk about stratified sampling, okay, we have all the students offering elementary statistics in the university. We have like 20 sections of students offering elementary statistics, and each of the sections we have nothing less than 35 students. Okay, now all the students offering elementary statistics are called a population, for example. Now each of the sections are going to be the strata. So what we have to do is that get the list of all the students in each section, which are the strata. Then any student selected from each of the sections are the sample we needed. Okay, you break down the population into strata, and from each of the strata you select randomly from each. Stratified sampling looks similar to cluster sampling, but we have some differences. In cluster sampling, the items are drawn from the population in groups or in clusters too. Okay, items are drawn in groups or in clusters. And lastly, we have the systematic sampling. Systematic sampling, the population items are ordered and samples are taken at regular intervals. In systematic sampling, it's like you going to Walmart and you have a line of people waiting for a bus. Okay, let me put that as an example. You have a line of 100 students waiting on a line for a bus.